Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Virtual Nunchucks, and I hope you guys are having a great day on this Monday. And I want to apologize for not having a video on Thursday or Friday. I tried going to my phone. I tried going and having it update from the PlayStation 5. I had tried to update it and upload it and all that. It just didn't happen. And my wife had injections on Friday, and then we didn't have access to the internet, and it's nuts. Anyway, so I apologize for that. My goal is always Monday through Friday, and it just didn't happen. But I do want to talk about E3, and today we're going to do Ubisoft. We're going to talk about Ubisoft, and we're going to talk about the grade I'm going to give it. Okay. Now, to be fair about Ubisoft, I am a big fan of Ubisoft. They have some of the best franchises that I love. Okay, Splinter Cell. They have Ghost Recon. They have Siege. They have all these things that I like to play. Assassin's Creed. I've been a big fan of Assassin's Creed for years, although there's some caveats to that, and I recommend it, but at the same time I'm starting to kind of sort of not. But we'll talk about that in another video. They have all these franchises that I love, and I love to see what they come out with. New franchises. Like, for example, they dropped the fact that they're going to do a what's the name of that stupid movie? Oh, Avatar. They're going to do an Avatar tie-in. I don't know if it's going to be a tie-in game or if it's going to be a standalone game. I don't know, but the trailer looked cool. One of the standouts for me was Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I love Mario as a kid. I love Mario, period. I think Mario is an awesome franchise. Love it. Rabbids is over the top, silly, and stupid, and it always has been. So I'm loving the fact that they're continuing to do that crossover series exclusive on the Switch. Now the problem is I don't have a Switch, so now I gotta get a Switch so I can play that. So that my phone. I apologize. That excuse me. That appealed to me. Rainbow Six Siege, their new game coming out with the alien liquid things. That looked cool to me. It was something that I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And Riders Republic on September the 2nd looks cool. If you're into that kind of game, if you're into Steep and those multiplayer, massive multiplayer, online competitive career sports game things, that's cool. I liked Steep. I thought it was cool, and the fact that they're adding different stuff to it, and in that vein, I'm cool with it. I think that's neat. The problem that I have is that, like, all we really got after that was we're adding to our live service games, whether it's Watch Dogs Legion, which is fine. You want to add to a game, that's fine. You want to add to For Honor, which totally cool. But all of it was talking about franchises that we've seen about 100 times. Which, again, they're good franchises, don't get me wrong. But there was just nothing there that said I have to play that. I have to see that. There were a couple of standouts for me, though. Far Cry 6, I am not a big fan of the Far Cry series. Never have been. I tried it on PC years ago. I played around with it. I blew myself up several hundred times and blew other things up several hundred times and got through a couple of them. But it just never grabbed me as something that I had to play. However, I have to say that Far Cry 6, probably because I'm a fan of this guy, but the villain for Far Cry 6, oh my goodness, that trailer, if you didn't see that trailer was, that guy is evil, okay? And every villain has to think that he's doing the right thing for the people that he's involved with, or that's always how you make a good villain. He thinks he's doing the right thing. He thinks he's doing it for his people. He thinks he's doing it for whatever. But, yeah, he's just evil. So that intrigues me. And if you want to see some of his other villainous performances, things like The Mandalorian, he plays Moff Gideon. He's played so many other different villains throughout his career, and every time he appears on screen or in a video game, I know it's going to be a good villain. And that intrigues me because that story may grab me and that villain may grab me and I may want to take him out because he's so deliciously evil. Okay? But the other games, it's like I said, it's not that the franchises aren't good that we saw, like all of those franchises. Brawlhalla's getting the Ninja Turtles, man. Who doesn't like that? If you're a kid from the 80s and all that, and 80s and 90s and the more recent reboot, I'd be excited too. Okay? Who doesn't like that? Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, they're all coming to Brawlhalla. Awesome. They showed off a few of the live service games that they're going to continue to support. They told us that we're getting a break from Assassin's Creed. We're going to get additions to Valhalla, including the educational mode that they did with Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins, where you can learn about the history and all that kind of stuff. Awesome. But there was just nothing that says, "Ooh, I have to play that. I have to do that, and I love that, and I'm going to play that." There wasn't enough of that for me, and so I was really kind of disappointed because, like I said, Ubisoft has a lot of the franchises that we all know, we all love, and we all want to come back. I'm looking at you, Splitter. So we're getting a TV series of that, by the way, in case you didn't know. That's cool. I want that, but I also want a game. I also want to be that guy, and I want to have a good story. I don't know. It just didn't resonate with me like it has in the past, and I don't know if I'm getting old. I don't know if I'm just getting to a point where I've played everything, seen everything, and I'm just like, okay. Because I've been playing video games since I was very young, and I'm now in my 40s, so maybe it's just me. And this is why we're having this discussion. I'm going to give Ubisoft a C. Okay? Oh, before I explain why, I think I already have, but before I say why I'm going to give them a C, I do want to say that Rocksmith Plus looks awesome. If you are a person who wants to learn to play guitar, play bass, Rocksmith Plus, the way they've added the idea of being able to play with the gear that you already have, whether it's a acoustic bass, electric bass, or whatever. If you already have one, you can plug it into your phone, you can plug it into your PC or your console, and you can play and learn to play your bass, your guitar, with your phone, with your console, with your PC. That is awesome. No expensive guitar, no expensive gear needed. Totally cool. I'm on board with that, and the reason I'm on board with that is because I'm a musician. I love anything that helps people learn something new and helps them learn something that they want to try. And if it makes it work, great. But the problem is that in itself, that appeals to me as a musician, as a music lover. It's a subscription service, so that kind of puts a damper in it. But at the same time, it's a really cool service, and I hope you have to pay for the royalty somehow, right? But that's a niche product. That is a niche thing that only so many people are going to get involved in. And that sort of, that while that resonated with me a little bit, like, oh, that's a cool tool, that's a cool thing, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So as as we're talking here, that's why I have to give it a C grade. Okay? There were a lot of cool franchises that we've seen 100 times, and I'm excited to see what they do with them. But there was just nothing that reached out and grabbed me and said, I have to play that. That is something that I have to do. And, I wanted to see, because I know EA has lost their exclusivity license for Star Wars. I wanted to see if, Ubisoft had anything to announce for Star Wars. I didn't see that. I wanted to see something announced for a franchise we haven't seen in a while, like Splinter Cell. I didn't see that. But what I did see wasn't that it was not good, but it was not something that just grabbed me and said I had to play it. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, of course, you guys can let me know that. I'm totally cool with that. If you guys think it deserves a higher grade, if you guys were more engaged and more excited about Ubisoft's presentation, let me know what grade you would have gotten. What are you excited about seeing? And if you think I should have been a lower grade, if you think I should have given it a failing grade this year, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if it just fell flat for you, or if you're excited, or if I'm just an old guy who needs to just not have an opinion anymore. I'm good with that too. But in the meantime, though, I hope you will subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content, because this week we're going to be covering everything E3 and everything around that. And we're going to give grades to all the publishers, all the developers, and everything based on what we see. Okay? And I will be sharing the trailers and everything on my Twitter account at BNunchuck, so you guys can take a look at it over there and not miss anything. But let me know. I want to have a legit conversation. Be nice in the comment section below and be courteous and all that good stuff. But we'll talk about it. And I want to know what you guys think. Anyway, guys, have a great day. That's my 2 cents. And let me know what your 2 cents is. And let me know what you thought. Because, honestly, I think that was a C. All right. Hope you guys have a great day. And in the next video, we'll talk about somebody else. Talk to you later, guys.